Radiation as flash, poison, and burn. Imagine if that brutal process could be replaced with a simple injection. Callie Carlin went to San Antonio to investigate a new vaccine that could revolutionize the way we treat breast cancer.
Raquel Gutierrez was diagnosed with early-stage breast cancer last year.
But everything with the vaccinations is going okay?
So far, yes. After a double lumpectomy and chemo, her doctor asked if she'd like to take part in the blind trial for a new cancer vaccine that could significantly lower her chance of relapse.
Ideally, it would be great if we can get this vaccine for our women so that no one else has to suffer from breast cancer. No one has to go through what I went through.
And early results are promising. Of the roughly 180 patients who have been on the trial for a year and a half, only 4% have had a relapse, compared with 8% in the control group.
Compared to a randomized blinded control, the recurrence rate is about half.
George Peoples is a military doctor who has spent 10 years here at Brooke Army Medical Center in San Antonio, Texas, where he's tested vaccines while simultaneously serving 7 tours of duty.
So through good portions of this trial, I've been actually in either Afghanistan or Iraq.
So you've gotten used to communicating from afar with your researchers?
Actually, as it turns out, my research team, they like it better when I'm here and distracted than when I'm there.
What would be the ultimate hope or the best case scenario for a cancer vaccine? What's your grandiose plan?
What we're trying to do is prevent recurrence. If we can prove that the vaccine works in this arena, then we can, in fact, shift it into, say, high-risk women prior to their developing the disease and see if we can actually prevent them from having to deal with the disease at all. That would be the ultimate goal.
The vaccine is made of synthetic proteins, which are relatively cheap to make. They're tailored to look like cancer proteins, and when injected, they will train the body to detect and kill real cancer cells.
So immunotherapy, simply in simple terms, is nothing more than what you see with the flu vaccine. 14 different.
Eric von Hofa is CEO of Antigen Express, the company that is developing the vaccine.
What we've done is taken a very small fragment of that protein, modified it in a way so that the immune system can see it better, so that the body's own defenses can start going after the cancer.
The FDA approved the world's first cancer vaccine last year, Provenge, made by Dendrian, to treat very late-stage prostate cancer. But the treatment costs $93,000 and only prolongs a patient's life expectancy by a few months.
The cost was obviously very prohibitive. How would the cost of your vaccine compare?
It would be a fraction of the cost of Provenge.
Are we talking half? Are we talking a tenth? Are we talking a quarter?
I would say something like, probably a quarter, although, I really can't say at this point.
Getting the pricing right will be crucial. Stock prices of Dendrian plummeted last summer when it failed to meet an important sales goal.
Unfortunately, that's given the whole field, if you will, kind of a bad name or a black eye. And people have said to me repeatedly, we've heard cancer vaccines before, and we know that they've failed, when the reality is they probably just were tested in the wrong patient populations.
To target the right population, Peoples is testing the vaccine with women whose cancer has not yet spread. And so far, that's yielding impressive results.
It's thrilling. We can truly say that we feel that we can prevent breast cancer recurrence. It is a substantial statement to be able to decrease the recurrence rate by 50%.